Kennedy has 12 catches and 4 touchdowns on the season. But, again, very quiet so far here today. Sure, he's getting double and triple teamed out there. And a flag. Procedure, the walk-off 5 yards against Brandywine.
There's the Christiana defensive front. Brow, Brooks, Dorsey, Wisman, and Long. 2 outstanding linebackers in Duncan and Watts. Reichert, Bull, Adams, and Brown, the secondary. Reichert and Brown have been there to break up quite a few of the passes of the Brandywine offense.
This is Collins looking for a hole, still on his feet, turns the corner, knocked out of bounds by Mike Brown, but outstanding run by Harold Collins. Talk about finishing, which we had mentioned earlier is one of the things Coach Wheeler likes about Collins. He showed it off there.
Did a great job keeping his feet in bounds as he turned the corner. All this is just a basic tailback sweep. He turns the corner.
25-yard
That's
run.
a nice move right there.
25-yard pickup for Collins. And a first down. The Bulldogs are on the move. Kennedy goes in motion. Beeson pitches to Collins. Has some blocking. Stops short of the end zone, but a pickup of about 4.
Christiana player down. As you look at the replay, there's the sweep, and
looks like Watts is hurt, shaken up. 8:48 to go in this third quarter. Let's take a timeout. The score, Christiana 12, Brandywine nothing. We'll come back with more action in the third quarter after this timeout. Stay with us. Bulldogs scoreless at this point, looking to change that right now. Kennedy in motion. He'll give it to Collins. Collins still on his feet. Stopped just shy of the end zone.
You know, Collins has really shown me something on this drive because there's a lot of second effort going on, and all that yardage has been, that's a nice job. Breaks through. That's just an excellent second effort, and now the Dogs with 1st and goal and the 2 looking to cash in on the turnover.
They're in a 12-0 hole, hoping to start digging out right now. First down, so it's 1st and goal from the 2. Beeson looking to throw.
Nice
touchdown.
Job. There's that touch pass. And that's number
42. Jason Todd. So Jason Todd hauls it in.
Just a little fade pattern, and Todd had the defensive back beaten, and Beeson right on the money. That's a 43-yard drive after the turnover, and Brandywine on the board at 12-6.
They'll kick the extra point. Rudzinski. Alex Rudzinski will do the honors for the Dogs. It's up. It's good. Brandywine on the board. 8:36 to go in this third quarter. The Bulldogs strike. The score, Christiana 12, Brandywine 7. Stick around. More action coming up on the Game of the Week. From Beeson to Todd. Changes the complexion of this ball game.
Well, not only does it change the complexion, that Rudzinski extra point puts Brandywine within 5. A touchdown now gives them the lead.
Rudzinski kicks it away. Tom Davis brings it across the 30 to about the 34-yard line.
Tom Davis has done a fine job on those specialty teams, as we had mentioned, but now the Christiana offense is going to have to get on track. They had a successful first half, but of course coughed it up on the fumble which led directly to that Brandywine score, and we have a different ball game now at 12-7.
See what Christiana can do here. They try to answer the Bulldog touchdown. This is Davis on the carry.
You know, Davis in the ball game now, it appears, for Marvell Watts.
We had mentioned that Watts, with a touch of the flu, wasn't going to be 100%. Maybe that comes into play here as we see a replacement, Davis. Second down and 6 for Christiana. 7:40 left in the third quarter. 5-point ball game.
So here's where you have to establish that ground game again, and it's nice to have the arsenal to go to. Very balanced rushing attack there in the first half for Christiana.
Scarfo looking to throw. He was looking for Buffano. Pass incomplete. So except for the couple of the big plays, the Brandywine defense has done a good job getting in the penetration and trying to mess up that Viking running attack.
Well, as I say, you want to try to establish a rushing attack, and they go right to the pass game. Bill Muehlheisen is incensed right now with what he feels is some grabbing and holding going on, and he called timeout, and he's not out there talking to his offense. He's giving Tommy Mason and Bob Webb a piece of his mind. But, you know, when you talk about establishing something, Christiana now with 3rd and 7. And the momentum seems to have swung right to Brandywine's side of the field.
I think you could feel it after the break. They came out, it seemed that they just had a little bit more intensity than they had maybe in the first half.
We mentioned Tom Mason, the referee, and Bob Webb, the umpire. Once again, Danny Mongo, linesman. Line judge is Rick Jessick. Jerry Kelly, the back judge, and Tom Katuski, the electric clock operator.
And so it'll be 3rd down for Christiana. While we have the opportunity, I'd like to thank people in the truck, Director Rob Grabowskis, audio replay, John Doe, cameras, Randy Johnson, Tina Fox, John Panfile, our stat man, Chris Pierce. 3rd and 7. Christiana looking to throw again. This time the pass is complete to Pat Buffano. So Bobby Scarfo
This is a heck of
finds
a
his man, yeah.
Heck of a catch by Buffano. Scarfo puts the ball on the money, but it's almost a one-handed juggling grab by Buffano. And
Like
it's a
first down, yeah.
First down when they needed it, too. They had to get one to establish some consistency here, and now they're out of midfield.
Vikings overloading the right side.
Yeah, it's unbalanced slide, and
Duncan tripped up before the line of scrimmage. John Case there with a trip up for the Dogs.
Once again, there's that support from the corner, and Case comes up inverted from his safety position. They went unbalanced slot, and Case read it quickly. They reacted to the unbalance very well, and as soon as he read those guards pulling, he came up and gave support quickly.
So 2nd down and long. The Bulldog defense tightening up here in the second half. This is Davis. Tough yardage up the middle. Picked up about 5.
You know, one of the things Brandywine has effectively done this morning is they've kept Dwayne Davis out of the offense. As we mentioned at the half, he had 7 carries for 35 yards. Nothing to sneeze at a 5 yards per clip average, but they haven't allowed him to break the long one, except, of course, when he scooted in for that touchdown there in the first quarter.
So a 3rd down, about 6 for the Vikes. This pitch is to Dwayne Davis. And he is grabbed down from behind by Vaughn. No.
Well, Krukeel was there along with Rush and Dorsey. That play was destined to be not successful right from the start. It was a predetermined option, but all kinds of blue jerseys at the point of attack.
I tell you, the yards are getting tougher to find for the Vikings here in the second half. They're going to punt it away. Davis punts it away.
I'll tell you, he's had the
Smith
best
back
hang
deep.
time of any high school punter I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, Smith has nowhere to go. As by the time the ball arrived, there was a lot of white jerseys in the area. Rubini making the stop.
Hey, I want to send along good wishes to a young man suffered a broken femur. Scotty Glovier, a young man that excellent athlete up in the Piedmont Little League, recuperating from that injury and going to be hung up for a while. But Scotty, get along well and wish you a speedy recovery.
Yes, we do. Under 5 to go, third quarter. Brandywine will take over deep in their own territory. They'll give it to Collins. Collins still on his feet, out past the 20.
Yeah,
another outstanding run.
You can tell this offense has really picked it up a couple of levels of intensity here. The offensive line is blocking a lot more crisply, and this young man right there is running very, very well.
So at the top of the show, we talk all about the Brandywine passing game, and
hasn't been there.
But the running game with Collins has.
Well,
and the Vikings' big plays have come in the air.
Yes, they have, and we say it's not there. Of course, they had the touchdown pass on a beautifully thrown ball by Beeson. But the running game has done them well.
Beeson keeps it himself for the first.
You know, a smart quarterback, when he comes up to the line, sees the displaced nose guard, and when he only needs a couple of yards, you just give a little pressure up under the center, and the center knows to snap it and just go straight ahead. You know, interestingly enough, in that first half, Brandywine won the battle of the first downs, even though they were down on the scoreboard. Bulldogs had 5 and Christiana 3, and they've added to that cushion here in the third quarter.
This time, Collins has nowhere to run. Tripped up the line of scrimmage. As we hit the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. So second down. Lost about a yard, did Collins.
You know, as intense as this game is getting right now, the stands are kind of back in a laid-back situation here. Beautiful Saturday morning.
Second and long. Beeson looking deep. Has Schwartzman completed pass. And they got the first.
They got the first down, but you got to give a whole lot of credit to Roy Beeson because he sat back there nicely. Watch the number of receivers he looks for. Schwartzman wasn't his first. He's looking over here, 1, 2, and now he comes back to his third choice. Did a nice job of looking off the defenders. And again, once again, it's just building right now. Now you get the offensive passing game clicking. Totally different half here than we saw in the first half.
Put Kennedy in motion. They'll pitch it to Collins. As a whole, big pop. But
yeah, the Minister of Defense decides he's going to take things into his own hands. And I'll tell you, Jamie Duncan came up quick.